Hello everyone. So today I don't really feel like showing you something on my screen. I just want to have a talk, and I just want to share something. At the same time, I think you also are probably bored by looking at my screen. And the topic of this video is don't approach me for sponsorships, paid promotions, and I will basically talk about various points related to this. Now, I have been making videos for many years now, and my videos are basically a way for me, and I think you know it, but I'm just trying to repeat. My videos are basically a way for me to share something, at the same time practice something that I already know or I don't get to do if I'm not working for a client and I want to stay in touch with something. I of course do it, and I also make a video. And when I make a video, I'm talking about something that is basically good to improve my communication skills, my consulting skills, and I like doing it, to be honest. I think I can show off. Look at my script, look at this wonderful automation, whatever great things I have been doing. And also, because my videos are online, people watch it and they reach out to me. If they have any work, they say thank you, and it feels good. So, of course, as you can see, I'm a bit selfish. I'm doing it mostly for myself, but of course, I know that you will also, or you are also benefiting from it. Now, talking about, so this is, of course, just to give you some context. And yes, also one more thing, a couple of things. I don't really think that I am a YouTuber. I don't really look at myself as someone who is a YouTuber. So it is not really my primary thing. I basically make these videos in free time. And of course, I'm able to find, because I like doing these things and I have a workflow. I have my own set of tools that I use to create these videos quickly. And I try to be efficient. I try to be, my videos are try to be direct. I don't really talk about nonsense things, or at least I try. I'm not really saying that I always do it, but at least I try to not talk nonsense. I just try to explain the problem and then I give you a solution. And that is it. Now, talking about the sponsorship. Now, people reach out to me a lot, quite regularly, and they want to collaborate with me. Sometimes they're actually quite direct that, will pay you, which is fine. I actually appreciate people who are direct. And I do talk to a lot of people, and I basically eventually tell them that, yeah, no, I don't really want to do it. Or I tell them, okay, I'll probably take a look at your app or whatever you want to do. I'll make a video or I'll share it if I think it is useful. And if you follow my videos, and as a Jira consultant, as someone who has been using Jira and helping other clients as a consultant, as a technical consultant, I actually use very few apps, and you know those apps, right? Or basically I have like set of tools. So I don't really rely on too many apps to basically do something with Jira, which I know can be done, or maybe it is not really relevant. Of course, there are apps that are always there for something doing very specific, but in most cases, you don't really need too many apps, to be honest, because Jira eventually is a tool. Okay, let us not talk about Jira a lot. Let us talk about sponsorships. Now, I've given you a lot of background context, not Jira issue context, not Jira custom field context, but context of this, topic, sponsorships. Now, first of all, I don't really like it. Maybe it's just my personality, and not liking someone or not liking something or doing something may not be that important, but I don't like making paid videos. I've never done it, and I will never do it. I don't like doing it. At the same time, fortunately for me, I don't need to. I don't need to make videos. I don't need to say that this video is sponsored by this not so good app, but I'm pretending that it is good. I don't need to do it. And it's simple, because I do make money. In fact, I make decent money from my books, and I also make money from my YouTube channel, and it is actually more than what I expected. Also, if I look at my work, you know that I'm a consultant, so there is a lot of money. in doing consulting, and especially if you're good in what you're doing, people will pay you good money, and you can actually charge more money, and you should actually charge more money if you think you're really good in something. So, uh, so that is why I don't really have to do paid consulting. And also at the same time, because I'm a consultant and I have this YouTube channel, I have my books, I have my blogs, I do share a lot of things online. I want to be honest to what I do. I don't really want to uh, do something just for the sake of money. At the same time, I don't really want to talk about an app which I know I will never really use. And at the same time, apart from being honest, which is of course, um, I mean, you don't. I'm not really saying being honest or not being honest, because at the end of the day, it's just business. Uh, we know Atlassian tools, Jira. It is not open source, right? Atlassian is a company and they are making money. They sell Jira. Jira is not really free, right? I mean, there is a free plan, but they of course want to sell it. And also, I'm not affiliated with anyone. Like I'm not affiliated with Atlassian uh, as a company. I used to be an Atlassian community leader, but I never really asked for it, and they removed me. That is another story. But I'm also not affiliated to any partner. I used to work for partners, but uh, I'm not anymore. I'm an independent consultant, and I'm not really saying that I'm proud of it or I'm doing something great, because I know people who are affiliated with Atlassian or partners or maybe vendors who are doing something related to Atlassian. I'm not really saying they are doing something bad or evil. End of the day, it is business, and I appreciate. I mean, if I'm, let us say, working for a partner, I would of course try to sell my own app. In fact, I do have an app. I'm working on an app, and one day I would like to sell it. And the work that I do, I am dependent on Atlassian tools in a way. So whether I might not be affiliated directly, but in a way I am dependent on them. At the same time, I am just a consultant. I mean, I talk about things or problems that you can solve with Jira or without, even without Jira. End of the day, I have to get the job done for my clients, and the main thing is that I like Jira. That is the thing. I mean, Jira is a great tool. There is no other tool like Jira, uh, and and that is why I have written books on it. That is why I have this channel, and and just to share with you, I didn't really choose Jira, or basically, I think it was 2007 when I knew about Jira, but I never really bothered to try it out. In fact, the company I used to work for, I mean, I used to work for a team, R&D tools team, and my manager asked me, Ravi, we have to use this new tool called Jira, and we have to use it because it's much cheaper than MS Project Server. It is also much cheaper than DCT, those clear request rational tools, and Jira is cheap. So that was the intention. When I tried using Jira, I of course migrated few teams. Then I realized that it is actually quite good because you can do a lot of those things that I was never really able to do on Bugzilla or MS Project Server or those other tools like Dot Project. I know I also, apart from evaluating other tools, both open source and commercial like Microsoft Project Server, and also after building my own tools in Excel and using PHP, when I used Jira, I immediately fell in love with it because it was so great, and that is why I still use it, and I have built my career around it, and I feel really good, and in a way I'm also proud that I have been able to sustain myself all these years, and I am of course now based in the UK, but even when I was in India, I was able to set up my own small consulting firm, and I was doing quality work, and that is my niche. I mean, I think even in the future, I think it is already happening. I think right now and in future, there will be more and more small companies, in fact, very small companies who would be doing high quality work, because I've worked with small companies, medium sized companies, and I've also worked with big companies. And I know end of the day, uh, it is irrelevant whether you are getting your work done from a small company or a partner or someone like me. I think it all depends on the quality and who can get the things done for you. So um, if you are someone who is trying to promote your app or whatever service, if you approach me, then my answer would be no. I don't really do paid promotion. I also try not to collaborate a lot with others because it is always, it is not always clear. I mean, people reach out to me, Ravi, let us collaborate. And I don't really, I'm not really sure. I mean, I've tried doing collaborations in the past. In fact, I think I should probably explore it a bit more. So if you want to collaborate with me and no strings attached, yeah, let us do it. But if you think I can promote your app, or if you are willing to pay me, or if you are looking for something in return, no, I mean, I'm fine. I don't really need to talk about your app just because I need more views or you can promote my video on your channels. I mean, what is the point? I mean, you should probably, if you're looking for promotion, just do it on Google or just make a good app. I think if the app is good or if or whatever you have built is good, it will sell eventually if you're good in, of course, marketing. And I know a lot of other YouTubers would do it for you. I'm sure they are already doing it. You can also pay someone to write some blog post for you and talk about great things. But I try to stay away from doing these paid promotions or advertisements, whatever. All right, yeah, that is it. That is all I wanted to talk about. And of course, if you are a subscriber of my channel or if you're not a subscriber of my channel, I mean, in both the cases, I hope you like my content and feel free to send me ideas to improve my channel. I think I'm always looking for ideas, but I think I found, or I think I've tried a lot of things in the past, and I think what I do or what I have been doing is working because I talk about a problem and then I solve it. Like if I encounter a problem like how to rename an epic or how to create this automation and also avoid duplicate issues. So it is a problem and I solve it. And that is it. That is all I do if I have to explain. And my job as a consultant and even on this channel or in general, I think if I have to explain my job to someone, and I do that quite a lot, I just basically help others get the most out of Atlassian tools. And sometimes it is not even Atlassian tools, it is not Atlassian tools, but I tell them that yes, Jira can do it or Jira cannot do it. If you are moving to Jira, then you have to live with these things. And that is how things are. And sometimes you just need to tell it straight away upfront to your clients that this is a solution or this is a workaround so that you don't really waste their time. And yeah, that is it. That is all I wanted to talk about in this video. I know, a bit weird, strange video, but on this channel from time to time I do talk about videos or topics like this. I hope it was not nonsense, and I also hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you very much. Bye bye.